Greetings and salutations. I'm out here today detailing our 2013 Malibu with 130-ish thousand miles on it. We bought this car on Valentine's Day 2014. That was our date that night. We dropped the kids off down at the Christian school where Tanner was going to at the time, and we went on a date night. They used to do that. Used to do date night for Valentine's Day. So we had no intention of buying a car that day. We just went down to a dealership because I wanted to show her the new Chevy. I wanted to show her the Chevy Cruze. Prior to that, I don't remember when the Cruze came out, 2012 or 2011, something like that. We brought the kids down to the mall. This is when we were living in Henderson. We brought them down to the mall to see Santa one Christmas, and they had a bunch of cars down there at the mall like they do every year. So we checked out the Chevy Cruze, and then I happened to be driving by the dealership here in Pahrump, and I thought, they got some Chevy Cruzes. I said, why don't we just go up and take a look at some cars? And one thing led to another, and we found this pile, and we ended up getting, raked over the coals by the dealership in the long run, but we ended up signing the papers on that car February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2014. And in reality, it's been a pretty good car. It's been relatively trouble-free up to this point, and now that it's got 130,000 miles on it, there's a bunch of shit that's going wrong with it. I'm not working on any of that stuff today. Today, I'm going to attempt to get rid of 6 years of kid funk. So let this be a lesson to y'all, all you youngsters out there who like nice things but don't have children yet. Take it from Uncle Ricky. You can have nice things and you can have children, but you can't have both. You're going to need to pick. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have nice things and have kids. I'm just saying that you're probably going to be one of those tyrant parents that don't let their kids be kids. Sit down, shut up, that kind. I do enough of that. But let me just show you the passenger side. Well, there's the rear floor mat on the driver's side. There's the driver's side floor mat. This car came with carpeted mats and rubber mats. Carpeted mats. What a novelty. Those are in the closet. There's the rear mat for the passenger side. The nice thing about these factory mats is that they have a little bit of a depth, like a tray to them. So when the kids spill their soda or their sticky syrupy drink, some of it's going to get caught. And then of course there's the passenger side front floor mat, replete with popcorn and candy and soda. I don't know if I ever told you this, but children are heathens. They're sticky, gooey, dirty little heathens with selective hearing loss and the unending capacity to destroy things. Look at all this crap. I'm fixing to vacuum this out. Look at this passenger seat. Soda pops built in here. The wife took the number one son and the daughter to a movie, and somehow a full thing of soda got spilled in the passenger seat. I don't know what the hell that's from. But you got looks like barbecue potato chips, popcorn. Yeah, look at that filth. Holy. Just look upon it. I mean, some kind of green sticky candy goo there, and it's no wonder this car reeks in the summertime. It just freaking reeks. So to all you potential parents out there thinking about having kids, just understand for the first probably, 18 years of their lives, while they're at home with you, Your house and your cars are going to be messy, sticky, gooey. There's going to be a certain level of chaos in your life. Just embrace it. Don't fight it. Just embrace it. Let the kids be kids. Let them stretch their boundaries and push their limits. It's your job to reel them back in. But it just breaks my heart to see this car in this state. So I'm going to try to get cleaned up today. As you know, I'm a big fan of the LA's Totally Awesome. And if you've been with me for a while, you've seen what miracles this little product here has done to the blue Jeep. If you don't know what I'm talking about, up there is a link to that video if you want to see just how nasty, oh Lord, how nasty that car was. That Jeep Cherokee, holy cow, that thing was, that was beyond kid. That was just nasty. But I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to get the car. I got my shampooer out here, my little Bissell steam cleaner, and I'm going to attempt to clean up all this goo and see if I can't get this interior cleaned up and get all those, to get the seats cleaned and all the vinyl cleaned, the door panels all cleaned up, and see if I can't get this thing looking more like a car rather than a trash can. A while back I did a video on my infotainment system and my gauge cluster going out and the power steering failing, and I mentioned that little connector underneath the passenger seat that there's a fix to put a zip tie in it to hold the connector together. That's where that connector is. It's right underneath the seat adjuster right there. Not really sure what that goes to. I used to know, but I forgot. That is freaking gum. Heathens. They're just freaking heathens, man. When you need a long screwdriver to clean your car's interior, but it's not going to be used to remove fastener to remove a piece of, I don't know, 5 or 6 year old stuck gum. Maybe you need to rethink your children's snack choices. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it. I stuck my finger in it. What the fuck? Nasty. Yeah. Crayon. Okay, we'll start the cleaning process. see if I can impart to you just how filthy this car got over the last 6 years. I don't know how well this is going to come through in the camera, but this is clean. This is not. Clean. Not. Let's see if I can get this thing to pop a little bit. We'll see how that comes out. Maybe not so well here in the car, but let me tell you what. It looks really bad. Anyway, I don't need to bore you with all of this. Let's come back to it in about, I don't know, probably 3 hours when I'm done with this.
2 hours later.
There's a couple hours of work will do. Oh, I still got to clean this door panel. Dang it. And the dash. Oh, that seat is filthy. Look how dirty that seat is. Now that the sun's on it, it shows up like a dick in a Disney movie. And the back side of that. I did clean the seat backs, believe it or don't. But, you know, I can't think of a time that we ever used any kind of plastic protectant on this, and I don't have any more. So I need to go get some of that. And I don't even think I even cleaned this door panel. So I'm gonna clean these door panels. I cleaned the seats the best. I gotta come back and get this one. Look at that. That's a lot better, yeah? Is it even showing up? Is it even showing up? This is still pretty wet back here, but that one. That one, so much better. There, that door panel's clean. So's that one. You can see my little autistic son has been nibbling on the seats. Oh, that looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? What's the lesson that we can take away from this little exercise in futility? Again, I revert back to the thesis of this video. You can have nice things, or you can have children, but you can't have both. So keep that in mind if you have little toddlers, you know, little humans in car seats, and you're going out to spend $30, $40, $50, $60,000 on a new car. Just understand that car is going to get ruined terrible. And if you're leasing a car, then, you know, you might as well just send me your money, because I'll do something constructive with it. Yeah, if you got small children, don't lease a car. It's going to cost you way more than buying the car outright. In fact, my recommendation is, if you have small children, go buy a used minivan. You know, just buy a used minivan. You can get into about a 10, 12-year-old minivan for a couple $1,000. You can let your kids do whatever the hell you want, and you wear the damn van out, and you probably can sell it, you know, with the gum and the candy and the spilt soda and in the rotten sippy cups and the smell of death. You can probably sell that minivan for what you paid for it. So my recommendation is, don't go buy a new car, buy a used minivan, and just let your kids destroy it. And when you're done with it, then you can then buy a new car. Buy a new car after they're, you know, riding bicycles and stuff like that. Don't buy a new car when they're just little bitty babies, because, you know, they throw up and they spill their sippy cup, and, you know, they eat the candy and they decide they don't like the candy, and blah on the floor, and they chew the gum, and, you know, and the flavor wears out of the gum. They don't know what to do with it, and they stick it on the headliner. You know, no. If you follow my recommendations and you buy a used minivan and let your kids do what they do, you won't have to do any of this crap when you're done. You can just put it up on Craigslist and sell it for what you paid for it, and all is good with the world. And then you can just pay it forward to the next young couple that has a couple of little heathens that don't know what to do with their sippy cup and their chewing gum, and you can just add to the collection of goo. So I'm going to let you go for it now, and if you haven't done so yet, click the sub button, little bell icon right next to it. If you want to support the channel financially, you can either use the links in the description to go through Amazon, because I am an affiliate, purchase those products, or use those links as a gateway to get whatever it is you do want. If you want to step up your game a little bit more, you can click the PayPal link for a one-time donation, or if you want to support me on a monthly basis, there's a Patreon link. Any support that you can send my way is deeply appreciated, but the best thing you can do for this channel is smash that like button and share this video with your vast social media network. Thank you for doing that in advance. And if you can't support me financially, I understand. I know what it's like to be broke. But that's okay. Don't feel bad. Just like and share. That's how you can support this channel. If you can afford to support this channel financially, thank you in advance if you can afford to do that. If you can't, then it probably just means that we're related or something. So until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry. Have a splendid day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Gotta clean the mats too. I wonder how much those cost new. Bye.